Hey, crafty besties. It's your crafty bestie, Tabby. And I am the delightful, sarcastic, funny person that you've come to know and love. I am living in East Tennessee and I'm loving life. But today is a day I don't love because it is the last day of December. Today is Mixed Media Tag and Urban Graffiti. And mixed media is just that. It's mixed stuff. Mixed up stuff. And I love urban graffiti. And this reminded me of the color of a school bus. Not quite so orange, but orange enough. And I embossed it, so that counts, right? I embossed it with my Sizzix Big Shot. And I am, yes, Barbara, this gold is for you, honey. And I am gonna put gold gilding wax with my finger tool, using my finger tool as a nod to Louisa, because she likes to use her finger tool. You guys, this, it's getting everywhere, because what happens is I don't use it and then it gets all gross. And then when I do use it, it comes out runny and weird. I guess the lesson is, yes, use it more often. So, I was inspired so much this year to branch out and do things I don't normally do, to absolutely just go for it and not to worry about it too much. And in my world of street art, we're in Florida, because I love the ocean and the beach. Maybe we're in Tiberias. If you have never been to Tiberias, to the beach, I think you should go there. And I got to go there with my sister. That was awesome. So we're going to add this sticker down here at the bottom. And it is the very last day of 2024. Welcome to 2024. And we'll be hitting 2025 shortly, in a few hours on the East Coast. And the reason that I don't post my videos earlier in the day is because I work and I'm on a closing shift for my job. And that is not going to stick good. So we're going to glue it down. We're going to just glue this down. And I'm just going for it today. I'm just going for what I think that I like. I'm going, whether it turns out looking great or not, I'm going to just do this last tag with reckless abandon. I've got every kind of sticker in the world, I think. I've got all kinds of stuff. I got some opaque matte texture paste. Because I don't know what happened to my grit paste that I had. So I ordered some texture paste. And we're going to just experiment with this multimedia. Because when I think of multimedia, I think of music and dancing and video and lots of things, but I don't often think of paste. So maybe I was just, because I was one of those kids in the little school when we were in elementary school that liked to create things out of the paste because the paste was so sticky and it was just a kind of a weird touch. in the spirit of urban, we're going to do some pasty bricks. This is very whippy. So I've seen people do this, and I'm going to mess it up. I can already tell. I've seen people do this whippy stuff. And make really cool stuff. I did pretty good with my grit paste. But I have not ever tried the translucent texture paste. So today, the last day of December, we're going to give it a go. We're going to put a bricks and hearts behind the ocean waves. And I'm going to go this way this time. Instead of down, I'm going to go up. Because sometimes when you go to the water, you go to a wave pool and you see the brick images behind the wave pool. And yeah, I didn't even get a lot on my stencil, so that's pretty good. And that is a Tim Holtz stencil, TI. Alright, excuse my head, I'm going to get in here. THMM112. If you can see that or not. This is a couple years old. I bought it when I first started junk journaling because I thought I had to have all the tools. Guess what? You don't have to have all the stuff. I know that. But I had to learn that the hard way. Because, yeah, I did. And it's very hard for me to say goodbye to December. You guys, I think that's why I've been struggling all day thinking about my prompt. But I am going to do the tag on, I wonder if I got my heat gun. I don't have like a really cool blow dryer looking thing like Louisa and Barbara have and Tim Holtz, but I do have this handy dandy embossing dryer. So I'm going to plug it up and I'm going to see if I can dry this transparent paste. If we can get it good and dry, hopefully we dry it up and not burn it up. And you see my white bricks in the background behind my wave pool. I'm just going to experiment. It's December, and that's the whole idea, right? Is to experiment and improve and do your best and see what new things you can come up with, and hopefully we're going to do a good job. That is so loud. I hope you all have fun plans for New Year's Eve. I am not going to a party. I am not making big plans. I work today like I'm supposed to, and I'm crafting tonight. And so that big urban heart that was on Barbara's shoes, I liked it. And I'm tagging my wall here because it says urban graffiti, and that's what they call it, right? Tagging something. You tag something when you spray paint on it or whatever. I guess that's what the kids say. I don't know. The only time I have ever left graffiti, I think, is at the park on a tree. And I carved it in. And I think that's acceptable. So there's my Urban Graffiti on my mixed media tag. And I don't know how I want to leave. I don't want to leave Art of Remember time together. But I do want you all to know how important you are and how special you are, each and every one of you. And I am going to put this saying on this tag because it is true on every level. And no, I'm not inking it. I'm not even trying to background it. I'm just trying to add it because it's true. Happiness is a choice, not a result. So many people say, I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when my kids grow up. I'll be happy when I don't have to work anymore. I'll be happy when my YouTube channel blows up. I'll be happy when I have $1 million. No, you can be happy now. You can choose it. And then on this tag, I am going to also put another truth that I have come to know in my life. Life is too short to live with regrets. So, if you know, you know. And if you know me, you probably do know. And I am going to put them both in my journal. We'll find a beautiful place to put these where our crafty bestie Elizabeth made us such a gorgeous journal. Elizabeth, I can never thank you enough for my journal. Elizabeth doesn't have a YouTube channel, and if you've seen my journal, you're going to want her to have one. I'm just saying. So 12, 31, 20, 24. Happy New Year. I don't write good with these brush markers. I'm just going to tell y'all. And I hate my own handwriting. And we are going to see if this writes still. Because this is a marker that I found that I had that I didn't know I had. Oh. Urban Graffiti. And I spelled it wrong. Mixed media tag. Somebody go tell my AP English teacher I spelled graffiti wrong. She probably already knows. So, mixed media tag, Urban Graffiti. Let's find a place to put these last two tags in my beautiful journal. I just got to show y'all the front one more time. Elizabeth, thank you so much. And thank you all who tuned in, hung out with me. I'm going to show you a couple of, see, I could have stolen her tag and y'all would have never known. That wouldn't have been very nice of me. And this is where I wanted to do a do-over, a black and white, for that epic fail of a black and white bookmark I made. So there's my do-over. Here is our film strip. Oh, that's our slow stitching. Yeah, that's our slow stitching. And our paper bag handle. That is our woven hearts. Oh my goodness, y'all. That was crazy for me. I love to do this and just look back. And I think we can tuck this one in here. Happiness is a choice, not a result. We're going to tuck that behind that $20 bill. Because people always think they're going to be happy when. There's my little mini pocket letter and specimens. I love the old picture flip with my parents and my dad's family. I want to do one like that with my mom's family too. I think that would be cool. I might do that in another journal for myself. Elizabeth's had some really cool stuff in here for me. Some elephants. Now here's this pocket. And I think we're just going to stick this tag in the Blackout Poetry pocket. And you guys, this journal, I'm going to write in it. I'm going to actually use it. It's going to be more than December for me. I think this is probably my favorite one that we made. Was Christmas Eve. Maybe. And then my secret letter, my secret love letter, was to older me. From me now. Yeah, I had to tell myself some things that we forgive us for. And there is, I love this too, my Pickle Fairy Garden. And if you want to know the story about that, you're going to have to go back to that one. Because I'm not telling the Pickle Fairy story today. I might tell it again another time. But look at all this space I still have to use up and make wonderful things in. There's my collage postcard. And more of Elizabeth's yummy journal with real ephemera in it. I mean, come on. She put a Viewmaster in here that turns. She's so cool. And there's my pocket of, this is, I hate window pockets. And that's why, because everything you put in them sticks. See, I did get it out. But it'll probably be stuck again next time. I hate those. I love this, though. And I love this, and I love this. I hate to sew, too. This is just such a yummy and gorgeous journal. Elizabeth, thank you again so much. More than I could ever, ever, ever repay. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being my December junk journal swap partner. I hope I didn't disappoint you. I hope that, yeah, there's my altered pocket. And texture fragments. And that was her tag that she put in this pocket. And there's another belly band. This is that horrible, horrible black and white thing I made. That's awful. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab this out of my poetry. And I'm going to put this last tag of December out of the Blackout Poetry and into this beautiful glove that's vintage. Because life is too short to live with regrets. Don't forget that. And if nobody told you today, you matter. You are important. And you are enough. Happy New Year. May you be blessed, loved, and filled to overflowing. I love you. Mwah.